This Week in Gaming! Welcome in, everybody. It is January 19th, 2026. It actually is 2026 this time instead of 2025. And this will be our third gaming news of the year, I believe. Hi, YouTube Gaming News. Hi, YouTube. Actually, hi to YouTube Live, because we are actually multi-streaming for the first time ever in This Week in Gaming. So we are also live on YouTube. We are live on twitch.tv/Xanaverse Live. And so we're also live on my Zen YouTube channel, my old main channel, just to say hi. Oh my goodness. My voice is also gone because I am sick. I'm dying. I'm probably going to be dead before next stream. So this will be my final stream. Goodbye, everybody. It was nice knowing you. So yeah, if my voice cracks a little bit, that is why I am actually just dying. No worries, no worries. We're just dying here. So before we get into this, I actually have a little surprise for you guys. I'll be right back. So we've been doing we brought back the weekly beer review, right? We brought back the weekly beer review because it's something we used to do. It used to be an old what do you call that? Just an old thing we used to do. Sorry, I got fever brain. Just kidding. I don't even have a fever. I'm not that bad. But I'm bringing it back, and I have something very special. It's not our average Oregonian beer. Today we have what is this? Westmalle. Westmalle? I have no idea. It says Dubel on the top. Can you see that? I don't know how well this is gonna focus. It is a Belgian beer called Dubel Westmalle, brewed in Belgium. And what's interesting is on the back here, they actually have, I don't even know if this will show up well. I should have got my, you know, we can still plug it in. Hang on. Check this out. Let's use, this will be the beer can. You guys ready for the beer can? Let's go, beer can. I know, we're not even focusing on gaming news anymore. This is just, sorry if I'm wasting time. I know you guys have places to be, people to beat up and stuff, so I'll make this quick. Alrighty. Alright, let's add our camera to our scene. This will be the first time this camera's ever been used on OBS, so let's hope it works. Video capture device. Big cam. Boom. There we are. Hello. You can see my whole room. Oh no, you can see behind the mask. All right. We can go ahead and green screen this as well. Oh. I think what I should do, move this a little bit like that. There we go. Now we have a little bit more room to work with. Perfect. Gonna turn off that camera for a second. This is ridiculous. All right, let's add a little bit more saturation. Wow, that's so saturated. It's way different from we used to use Streamlabs, so this is new. That's not what I wanted. A chroma key. Boom. Oh wow, that was crisp. Look at that, perfect. This is better than. Anyways, here we are. Oh, hang on. Let's adjust the filters a little bit because the color correction's ridiculous. There we go. Honestly, the chroma key on OBS is just better for some reason than. Why is that? It's like it's significantly better than it is on Streamlabs. Anyways, it's weird because they're like exactly the same. It's like the same software. Here's our beer. It says Dubo on the side, as you can see. Look at that. The camera actually picks it up. Look at that. It's got, oh my gosh, look at this close up. There we go. Oh, 7% alcohol. And then what's really interesting to me is, can we focus on this? Hello. I've never seen this before. There's nutrition facts or like ingredients on the side. Right here, it's kind of hard to see. It says ingredients: water, malted barley, sugar, hops, yeast. Contains barley, and it has it in both I don't know, like French and English. I don't know if that's German. That must be an EU thing, because this is from Belgium. It's very cool. Thought that was interesting. Anyways, let's get into the actual review portion. Look at that. First Belgian beer. It smells alright. It smells like, so it's supposed to be like an amber. So we'll try it. Let's give it a quick test. It tastes very German. It has like a punch to it, but it has a really nice aftertaste. Like it's almost like really sour when you first try it, and then it has like let me go in again. Yeah, it's almost like a Pilsner. What does that taste? It's almost like fruity by the end. It's like a really bitter Pilsner, and then turns into like I don't know, something like almost fruity, chocolatey. It's very interesting. That's cool. Cool beer. Anyways, let's move on. Let's get into the gaming news. Let's adjust our filter. Let's turn back on the color correction and lower the saturation by like half. So it's literally the exact same as Streamlabs, but the saturation appears to be like double. Moving on to some wins and fails. We have Stock Slump, Rogue Rival, Worst Windows, Minecraft Miracle, and Stream Scammers. So let's take a look at the Stock Slump. First of all, we have a fail from Nintendo for their stock going into free fall. The markets aren't open today, so we actually don't have any further news. Sometimes when we do these on Mondays, we'll get like updates to how their stock is going. But despite its successful Switch 2 launch, the stock for Nintendo has lost 1/3 of its value in just 5 months. This loss is fueled by investor fears with rising hardware costs and a console sales slowdown. Despite the stock slide, though, the company is still up overall since a year ago and will likely bounce back by next year. Earned it. Whoa. It is actually kind of crazy. So in the last 5 months, it says 20% here because this is the last 6 months, but if you actually go by like 5 months, I think a lot of people have been selectively just saying 5 months because it's like from their peak, like right around here. They've actually lost about 33%. Here's an image from Dr. Serkan Toto. I believe he's like a game developer, like he owns like a studio. He says Nintendo's stock in Japan is sliding. All-time high of 14,795 yen in August 2025, closed at 99.50 yen today. So negative 33% in 5 months. Investors are spooked by possible price hikes, lack of first-party hits, and US/EU hardware discounts during the holidays. So there are a lot of issues going on behind the scenes. I mean, Nintendo's not going anywhere, and this isn't going to affect people who own Nintendo devices. But like, if you're a Nintendo stock holder, or if you're like on their board of directors or whatever the fuck, they're probably not happy about losing 1/3 of their value. That's so crazy. So basically, what I'm trying to say is buy the dip. I don't know, buy the. I'm kidding. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if part of this devaluing is part of the devaluing of the Japanese yen. I wouldn't actually. Do we have an image of that? Japanese yen to USD. Can we get a 6 month? Can we get specifically 6 months, please? There we go. You know what? Do these charts look similar to you at all? Just out of curiosity, can I adjust this, please? Do these look at all similar? Because they look pretty similar to me. This is the Japanese yen over 6 months. This is the Nintendo stock. Like they have the identical like dip right here. I mean, the Nintendo stock held up a bit longer than the yen did, but they both kind of dropped the same amount. What is this down by? Oh, it's only 5%. Maybe not then. Maybe it's just one of many factors, but like that can't be coincidence, right? Like there's got to be some sort of correlation. So I don't know. I would honestly like I don't give anybody investing advice. I'm not an investor, but I would probably buy Japanese stock. Like if it's cheap right now. I mean, obviously, like as a gamer, I just don't see Nintendo going anywhere. But it is a real problem that they haven't had any first party hits. Like they haven't made a really good game lately. Like their big launch was the Donkey Kong game, and that didn't even do that well. Or like the Mario Kart World, was it? I can't remember what the fuck it was called. That Mario Kart game didn't do very well either. But overall, they're still up 12% since last year. So after a year ago, like kind of went up and then went back down. So like overall, still a win. I mean, it's still growth. Anyways, moving on to a win. We have Cory in the House DS. Did you guys see this? Disney Cory in the House for the DS has been going viral 18 years after the game released. And it's jokingly made it to number 2 on Metacritic, just below Expedition 33. While nothing is special about this game, listings on eBay have appeared as high as $400, with some of them being sold. So here we have, this is the Metacritic by user score, specifically user score. Obviously, critics are not rating this very highly. It hit a 9.3 and made it to number 2. It was the top 3 highest rated games of all time, with Metal Gear 3 Solid 3 Snake Eater as number 3. So it's like not even like, like what is happening? What is happening? And then here you have people selling copies of it. This one's $400. This one's a steal. It's $300. This is a signed framed photo of Cory in the House for $175. And here's the copy. A signed framed photo from the show is worth less than a copy of the fucking trash video game tie-in that they did. This one's worth $199. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Zen is live. Let's fucking go. Welcome in Donald Warren 8934 on YouTube. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. I want to Metacritic. Let's see. User score. I think it fell down. Yeah, people have started picking up on what was going on, and they started downvoting it. So now it's number 6. It's currently number 6. Yeah, first Claire Expedition 33. Claire Obscura. What the fucking name is a tongue twister. The Witcher 3. Metal Gear Solid, Silent Hill 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and then Disney's Cory in the House. Right above Last of Us and Baldur's Gate 3, where it belongs. Better than Stellar Blade and The Last of Us Remastered. Why is The Last of Us on here twice? That's kind of dumb. The Witcher 3's DLC is up here at number 11. This is the DLC. To be fair, it is a very good DLC, but still. Majora's Mask is number 15. You're telling me Cory in the House is number 6, Majora's Mask is 15. You've got to be out of your goddamn mind. Wait, why is The Witcher 3 down here? Oh wait, no, The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. This is another DLC. Wait, the DLC is the second highest rated game. It's not even the original, the actual base game is number 22. All right. Some people are crazy. Hello, welcome in, Parsi Dev. Hey, nice to see you again. How's type going? You done any updates to type? As always, Kieran stinks. Yeah, he's very stinky. He's a stinky little boy. All right, moving on to a fail. Oh, Parsi, you're from the EU, right? Tell me, does this? What is this? What do I have in my hands? Do you know? I know this is, you're not Belgium. You're not Belgian, but I got a Belgian beer. Are you familiar with this brand at all? It's very interesting. I wanted to get something cool that I haven't had before. I was like, oh, there's like a bunch of like German and Belgian beers. So I grabbed this. Do you know what it says? Don't you speak German, right? Do they speak? What do they speak in Belgium? Actually, what do they speak in Belgium? Belgium language. They speak Dutch, which is like German, right? Oh, and German spoken by a small community in the East. What's the difference between Dutch and German? Is Dutch the Danish language? That's Dutch, right? No, they speak... Wait, so Danish, Dansk, is the official North Germanic language of Denmark. You guys are confusing because you're all like Germanic people, right? By like history, but they speak drunk Dutch. Hey, it makes sense that I got a beer from them then. You're speaking drunk. Huh. Anyways, moving on to a fail. GOG hates Windows. Owner of gaming platform GOG, Michael Kinzinski, I hope I said that right, has made his disdain for Windows after confirming he has switched to Mac OS. Here's a quote from the man. He says, "It's such poor quality software and product, and I'm so surprised that it spent so many years on the market. I can't believe it." And you know what? Me neither, man. What the fuck is Windows? Like, what? How do you make something so trash and have so much market share? Like, what is going on here? Hang on, let me switch cameras. My other camera's like getting laggy. Uh-oh. Here, can we cover that up a little bit? Ah! You guys can see behind the veil. That's not good. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's Windows 11 is the worst piece of shit I ever installed. 10 worked fine now. Everything is broken. Dude, Windows 11 does suck. Like, it's objectively worse. I've had so many issues. Type is going well. I'm glad to hear the type's going well. Have you had any updates recently? Broken. Yeah, it's so... Dude, Windows 11 is really bad. And why do they even need to keep introducing new versions? Just, like, make it Windows. Like, they use the same codes. Like, you can use a code from, like, Windows XP to get Windows 11. Just call it Windows, please. You will play type now. I will not play type right now. I will not. I will not give in to your demands. Anyways. But Kaczynski said this about Windows. He also reaffirmed that GOG plans to provide more support for Linux as more gamers switch away from Windows. And a big reason of that is how hard Steam has been pushing it into Linux. Like, Steam has been a big resource for Linux users. You will Jedi mind trick. Maybe later. I think right now we're doing a little bit of gaming news. All right. Next, we have a win coming from Saving Grandson with Minecraft. I almost said with a miner. What the fuck is... Dude, it's so weird how much I'm stumbling over my words just because I'm sick. I don't know. I have no idea why that affects me, but it does. Can I add the... Hang on, let's try Adding the big cam here. Whoop. You shall not see behind the veil. You do not need to see behind the veil. Do 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 do. Cool. I didn't like how you could see through me. Look at that! Look at that! Green screen! I love minors. Okay, alright, moving on. YouTuber Grandma Crackers began her channel playing Minecraft last October 22nd in order to raise money for her grandson with cancer. After 200 rounds of chemotherapy and $46,000, as you can see here, raised, her grandson is now reportedly cancer-free. Through Minecraft, this grandmother was able to grow closer by playing with her grandson and supporting him through a tough time. Like, this is so goddamn wholesome. Here you can see her pictured up here. This was taken from one of her videos where she's like playing and she's like looking at it and she's like, she's so sweet. America moment. What do you mean America moment? He saved healthcare for $3 bazillion. 46,000 is not that much. I mean, that's like only like 1 year's worth of salary. What do you mean? What do you mean? No, it is kind of sad. But it's also heartwarming seeing like it's more than just like the cost. I'm not sure how much they needed the money, or like how much it ended up costing them. But I think the money is just the icing on the cake. What really matters is that he's now cancer free and he got to spend time with his grandmother playing Minecraft on a YouTube channel. I think it was really wholesome. I'm getting surgery to my nose this year. I can't breathe and it's free. Well, just start breathing, dude. Just what do you mean? You know, so my perspective on healthcare is kind of not so critical of our system because I'm kind of lucky. I get free healthcare through my job, and then I also I don't go to the doctor like ever. So like I don't even need it, but like if I need to go to the doctor, I have healthcare. So like the amount that I spend on my like health per year is like maybe $100 if you add up like all the cough medicine and stuff that I've used. Like I'm sick right now, so like I've been like, if you add up like the tissues I buy and stuff like that, then yeah, I've probably spent a sizable amount on healthcare, but not like going to the doctor. It doesn't cost me anything, and I have like free dental as well. I've had 3 root canals and 3 crowns, and I think I've spent like maybe a couple $100 on it, even though it's like probably about like $10,000 worth of work that's been done in my mouth. So I mean, I recognize that a lot of people have a tough time with our system, but for me it's actually kind of sweet. Like I'm okay with it, but you know, not everyone can be as lucky as I am to have like a job that actually shells out a lot of money for health insurance. Although to be fair, if I don't know if I would save money or not, because it would still be coming out of my checks, but the healthcare that the money that I would get if they didn't spend healthcare on me, I would get like another $10,000 added to my salary. You know, they're spending like $10,000 to $12,000 for my health insurance premium, and it'd be kind of cool if I just got that money instead. Although it's never 1-to-1 like that, because they also get like tax write-offs from it. Anyways, moving on to our fail is the $1 million fan scandal. This is the real story. A $20 million. What is your job, by the way? I do cybersecurity. I do cybersecurity. Work was done in my mouth. Yeah, they were working real hard in there. They were rooting around in my little mouth hole. I'm switching to this view so you can see your comments or your chat a little bit better. The gaming chat's still not quite set up right. It's not very dark. Anyways, a $20 million fake game show backed by streamers signed to the Mythic Talent organization has become Twitch's latest big scandal. promised to be an Amazon game show larger than Mr. Beast games. It turns out the creators had no affiliation with Amazon to begin with. Now they've made off with users' money who purchased entries in this purchase necessary sweepstakes. So the way it works is you could make a submission for free, or you can buy a paid tier where you would have a higher chance of being selected to play in this game show. And that money's gone. That money is poof, gone out of existence. And here you can see some of the streamers that promoted it. It's mostly people signed to Mythic Talent. You have Alexandra Botez and Andrea Botez, iGumdrop, S-Band, Nut. Extra Emily has been getting a lot of heat for this specifically for some reason. And Yvonne. So yeah, some major L's coming from this organization. I don't even know if it's necessarily the streamer's fault. They were just being pushed some sort of affiliate like marketing, and they were like, yeah, I'll do whatever my brand tells me to do. Was not a good idea, it turns out. So moving on, we actually have a little bit more to this. There was a there happens to be a Reddit mod who was the top mod for r/livestream fail, and he pushed this heavily. He was a big fan of it and tried to make a bunch of money on the back end by doing an affiliation with them and livestream fails. And he ended up getting banned by Reddit after the scandal came out, and he made a big post about it saying how it was unfair. So let's take a look. Let's see what he has to say in his own words. Let's take a look.
Hello, Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit. I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email.
You're permanently banned on Reddit.
2000 or Tarot Card. I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit.
He looks like a top mod.
Before I was recently removed from that.
Can we just say the elephant in the room? Like, he looks like a moderator. He's got the no hair looking ass. He's got one little strip of hair that he combs over the side. He's kind of chunky. He's got 2 chins. The only thing he's missing is a fedora. Dude, if he had a fedora, oh, it would complete the look. One of these people banned me, right? Dude, that's why I actually stopped using Reddit, is I realized that the more you use Reddit, the higher likelihood you are to get banned. And that's just like the way it works. Also, can we make this bigger? Here, let's try 200 by 200. Sorry, I can't like see anything that I mean, I can see what you're typing because I have it pulled up in other areas, but there we go. Let's just do a little test. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit more readable. Anyways, let's continue the video.
Position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team. There was an announcement related to a live stream related game show called $1 Million Fan. It was basically a game show like Survivor or Big Brother where fans of a streamer compete in different challenges with an influencer.
You have
your
own subreddit. Once I got banned, the admin started mocking me by sending
there was
me
a grand prize of $20
notifications
million,
with "Why don't you post on your subreddit?"
But I also had
it is dying without you. That's crazy.
And that was, what if LSF could be part of the show in some way? I don't know. There could be like a LSF themed best clip contest, like contestants compete in one of the kind of small.
So a lot of people have already covered this. The main criticism people have for this point right here is why would LSF need to have any inclusion here? Oh, look at that, my little reticles in my glasses. Look at that, that's so cool. It's so cute. Anyways, my mouse. The thing is, like, live stream fails doesn't need to take any sort of sponsorship to have users post clips or do like any sort of like I don't understand. That line of thought is very strange because people would do that anyways, right? Now I have to create my own account with my grandma's PC and use it with a VPN. Do you really even want to use Reddit that bad? Like, come on. So yeah, I just like kind of a weird line of logic from this guy.
All challenges, they make the best clip, and then somebody kind of wins a prize at the end. This felt like one of the coolest things that a subreddit has ever done. I mean,
I can think of like 10 cooler things. Like r/place in of itself is significantly cooler than what he just said.
Being in a freaking
Reddit
reality
Secret
TV
Santa.
show in a topic
Wait,
that's
Reddit Secret Santa is probably one of the coolest things Reddit's ever done. Or like that time that they made the fake Boston bomber kill himself. That was pretty cool too. I'm being sarcastic here, by the way, if you can't tell.
directly related to the subreddit, how awesome. And what I can tell you, for those who, may not believe that for most moderators, I'm a highly paid software engineer working in San Francisco. I do not
Then do that instead! Oh my goodness, what are you doing here?
need to take a couple $1,000.
Why is he running his own name across the coals? This guy's, he's willingly showing that face as like he's literally doing the gamers rise up meme. Like, what are you doing?
From, random internet scams, okay? It's really not a secret or very surprising. I got removed directly for the post that I pinned to the top of the subreddit related to the game show or supposed and alleged scam, as well as kind of for deleting
supposed scam. Supposed scam. This is the website. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That's the
comments
website.
that were kind of critical of it. Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. An even crazier story is the time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company.
What did he say?
Is the time when some for deleting comments that were kind of critical of it.
Wait.
And alleged scam, as well as kind of for deleting comments that were kind of critical of it.
He was colluding with them, deleting comments that were trying to point out that it was a scam. And he's saying that he didn't do anything wrong? Dog.
Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. And even crazier.
Okay, first of all, you're delusional. Reddit mods don't have any power. They have power to be authoritarian over other people and like choose what people are allowed to like. That's the kind of power that they have. But they don't generate any content. The users do. Without like a bustling community, Reddit mods have no power. They just have power over other people. Dude, this guy's like, he's going mask off with it. He's like, I want the power. I like having power.
Your story is the time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch.
Not so humble
None of
brag.
this would have happened if I had gotten support from Reddit. If Reddit had offered me partnerships, if Reddit had pipelines to connect with kind of major companies, if Reddit had lawyers that were helping me, like reading over these contracts, reading over these.
Why? Why would Reddit spend so much of their resources giving you free lawyers, free resources, so that you can make a buck on the back end off of a community that isn't even yours? What? What is this logic?
Agreements, none of these very real mistakes that I made would have happened. That doesn't mean it's my fault or their fault. It's your fault, Spez. Here's why.
How is it Spez's fault that he didn't give you a $100,000 a year lawyer so that you could get some brand deals? The fuck?
Moderators don't need Christmas celebrations or special badges or community or events or team building exercises. No, even the Reddit event budget is barely useful. No, they need real material support. That means access to anything that like a talent manager would give an actual celebrity.
Why?
So, and access to a bounty board or ad deals.
He literally thinks he's a celebrity.
Lawyers or event organizers or professionals or anything that actually matters. To summarize, Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers, not because they deserve.
I'm sorry, what? Dude, this is like those people who like mod for like a really famous Twitch streamer And I've seen it before. Like you have these people that they get this power. It's the same thing as Reddit mods. Twitch mods are no different from this guy. They like go like, oh, like I'm in a call with fucking S-Band and Asmongold and Lily Pichu. Like I am a celebrity. Like they're so deluded. Like this guy being a top mod for live stream fails probably has talked to a lot of streamers in their DMs. Probably not for good reasons either. And he's not like buddy with them. It's like purely a business transaction because he's got a authoritarian grasp on a platform that can make or break a streamer's career. And he thinks he's a fucking celebrity for it. Dude is 100,000% delusional. He's
deserve respect or anything,
Coco.
but because they
He's
actually have
cuckoo for Cocoa
real
Puffs.
power and influence.
Good lord. And that's the end of the, I mean, I don't know if that's the end of the video or if there's more to it. It does cut off pretty abruptly, but that's what I found. I actually downloaded this and uploaded it because I wasn't sure if he was going to take it down. I couldn't believe he fucking posted it in the first place. But overall, just a delusional, psychopathic Reddit mod based on this $1 million fan scandal that got outed because he was trying to do a brand deal with a fake scam. And it's the crazy thing is it's like supposed to be a big Amazon show. Nobody thought to be like, hey, Amazon, is this you? Did you do this? Hey, Jeffy B, are you funding this? No? Okay, cool. Not doing anything with them. Like it takes 1 second of research to know if this is real or not. Like if I go to your door and I say, hey, I work with Mr. Beast and I need $100 from you so you could be entered into a Mr. Beast game show. Are you giving me the $100 or are you trying to like reach out to Mr. Beast and his team to be like, is this real? Like, moving on. Fallout 3 and New Vegas Steam changes. New hints about Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Hang on. And New Vegas were discovered on Steam. Users have noticed that reviews for it was like 1 a.m. when I typed this. I was having sleep deprivation. I was seeing demons. Reviews for New Vegas have been locked until this product has been released, is what it says. If you check right here, here's a screenshot of it. So here's someone trying to review Fallout New Vegas, and it says you must wait until this product has been released before writing a review for it. So that's interesting. There's also a discrepancy when searching in the Fallout franchise where it shows 12 products instead of 10. This indicates that there's likely a presence of 2 more games, which are probably remasters for Fallout 3 and New Vegas. And then here you have this is from the Reddit post that I got this picture from. This guy says also if you look up Fallout on the tab on Steam, it says 12 games instead of but only displays 10. And I was not able to recreate this. I don't know if they caught on to it and patched it or if it never existed in the first place. So take that with a grain of salt. I did see a lot of other people saying that they also confirmed it was real. And some people were like saying maybe it's DLC, maybe it's the soundtracks, and people were confirming that it's not the soundtracks, those are separate. So there's something funky going on in the back end with Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. So, and I mean, like with the countdown on the Amazon Prime show, and like there's just too many coincidences. I think I really do kind of fall into the camp that believes that there's probably a shadow drop coming, especially like I don't think the turnaround time on making a remaster in the same vein that they did with Oblivion is really that big. Like I think they could really pump these games out, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got a Fallout 3 and a New Vegas, or at least one or the other. Like I really see this happening. And when it does, my man, like, dude, I think Fallout New Vegas might be one of my favorite games ever. I have just recently played it. I played it last October? I play it consistently. I have I 100%ed it? Hang on, let's open up GOG. We took a look at it last time. I don't know, maybe it wasn't last October. Maybe it was a year ago October. It's been months since I did my last playthrough, but I play it like once a year. And you know what? I'm ready for another one. Look at it. I have 150 hours on GOG. I played it 10 months ago. Oh, I've only 75%ed it. Damn. I earned a rare achievement. Complete For the Republic. What's my rarest achievement? 100 hours played. Wait, what? Oh, 300 hours in Cyberpunk. That makes sense. What's my? Can I see what my rarest achievement is? Just out of curiosity. Doesn't that say my progress? The rarest one, the courier who broke the bank, get banned from all the strips casinos. I did a playthrough where I had 10 luck and 10 strength, I think it was. So I was just like the super lucky dumb guy. Oh, complete all or nothing. I got that with 2.7. Oh, this one's epic. 2.2%. Play the game from start to finish in hardcore mode. Epic 1.5%. Complete Veni, Vidi, and Vici. I don't know what that means. Complete Onto Kaisar. That might be my rarest achievement. Complete Onto Kaisar. Yeah. Oh, this is my rare. Oh, no, I haven't got this one. Pick 50 pockets. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna actually do that. It's just really tedious. Or win 30 games of Caravan. I just don't like playing Caravan. Yeah. Cool. I think, you know what? We should complete these challenges. We should finish the game. All right, moving on to our next story. Deadpool and Marvel Rivals. Deadpool has hit Marvel Rivals, and he is not your average character. He has the most interesting mechanic in that he can play as any role and be configured mid-match. He is truly a jack of all trades and offers the level of chaos fans would hope from the merc with a mouth. The question now is, what would a game with nothing but Deadpool look like? I'm sure they probably have a game mode like that. I'm very curious. I haven't booted up a game in a long time, so I should probably check it out. But here is the trailer. Ignite the battle! And let me turn off my my heater. It's getting hot.
Deadpool's turn to shine. Pew, 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 pew. Ah. Heads up, losers! A game within a game. A meta. Thank goodness this book has pictures.
I like how he's so meta, he talks about things being meta. I think I like that they did that. They made him like actually break the fourth wall, which is kind of something that like Deadpool has to do. That's like a character trait of his. But as you can see, he has like a little book where he can configure his character, his loadout, mid-game. So you can be like a tank role, you could be a DPS or a healer.
Take my paycheck now.
Better stop that vehicle!
Ha! You really said it. It's a pool party. Oh, look at all the widow wings. Say cheese. Sucks to be you.
Only 60 seconds left.
I can't perform under that kind of pressure. Let's get this game show on the road. What are you aiming at? Well, are we taking them down or not?
That's so fun. That's a very cool character.
It's Deadpool time, kiddos. Let's go. Come on over.
Does he curse in the game? Like, yeah, now he's healing people. This might be the most overpowered character in the game.
Why can't program my sword to heal? Now get to slicing.
Dude, this would be so difficult to balance. I feel like every team is gonna need a Deadpool. The only reason I don't want to play right now is because I know that everybody's choosing Deadpool. Like insta.
My work here is done. I'm the best there is. Suck it, Logan.
That's funny.
One for the scrapbook.
Wait, that's part of his abilities that he takes photos? I thought that was like just a photo mode that they added. This is specific to the character. Look at that. He shoots him in the back, which is a war crime, first of all. And then it has ranged pick as an option and close-up pick. So you can take photos of people that you kill. For what reason? Did it heal him? Is that how the mechanic works? Oh, yeah, if you take a selfie with a downed enemy. Wait, no, he's already healing already. What does it do then? What's the point of taking the photo?
One for the scrapbook.
Oh, it allows you to upgrade your scrapbook, which is how you progress, I'm assuming. He is immune to damage when he takes it. This is cool. I would like to see how this character plays. I know that if I boot up Marvel Rivals, I'm never getting a chance to play him though. That's just the way it's gonna be. You can cancel ults. Oh, is that what that was earlier? I was wondering what the earlier picture was. Where was it? We took the selfie earlier. I think it's right here. Yeah, right here. Hello? Load the video. So he's doing an ult. Does this cancel the ult?
Say cheese.
So he canceled this guy's ult, which directly hit him. That's so obnoxious. Is he indestructible in this form? When he's taking a selfie, he can't die, maybe?
Sucks to be you.
Only 60 seconds.
This character is obnoxious. Anyways, moving on to the Arc Raiders nerf. Embark has rolled out a patch 1.11.0, which includes a new skin bundle, but mostly introduces a nerf for the trigger grenade and the kettle weapons. The fire rate for the kettle was lowered from 600 to 450, allowing only 7.5 shots per second, and then the trigger grenade was the trigger grenade delay from throwing it to being able to trigger it to explode has been increased from 0.7 seconds to 1.5 seconds. And the damage fall off from further away has also been increased. So you have to be closer to the grenade to take full damage. So that's that's mostly because of people just abusing it for PvP. Like everybody runs with trigger grenades, and it's not even different. Like people still use trigger grenades like crazy. Trigger grenades are still like the number one choice for PvP. So they didn't even fix that, but the kettle's fair. I think 7.5 shots is just about the threshold of like 7.5 is like kind of a fast click. Like 7's like average. So like 7.5 is a little bit faster. So like that's a little bit skill based, but it's not like the I can't remember, it was like 15 or something like you could do, or like over 10 that you could do, and it was like only really possible with a macro. So yeah, that's cool. I think the kettle was a perfect nerf. You can still fire it as fast as most people can click. And then it's just the macro people are the only ones that are being affected by it, which is like actually insane when you think about it, that there was like a certain speed that you could fire this weapon that is only really achievable if you have an insane clicking finger, like top 0.1% of clickers, or you have a program. So I mean that should never even been in the game. So that's probably one of the most, reasonable nerfs I've ever seen. I think the trigger grenade is still really powerful. Like the nerf doesn't really seem to have affected anything. I have died, I think, twice from people killing me with trigger grenades, just throwing them behind me, and I try to roll out of the way and they still blow me up. So trigger grenades are still really powerful. Moving on, we are also talking about how aggression-based matchmaking works. Embark's design lead, Virgil Watkins, opened up more about the matchmaking system. He says that the system is more so weighted, so it will attempt to pair PvP and PvE players together, but isn't an exact science. It cannot assume intent and will know if you're returning fire against an aggressor, but it will not know if they are the aggressor if they miss their shots. So if someone sneaks up behind you and starts shooting you, but they whiff all their shots and you kill them in self-defense, the game won't know. it'll just because it can't just assume it'll just see you as the aggressor. So but if someone hits you, like you get shot in the back, you turn around and then ice that dude, then they will not show you as the aggressor. So that's really interesting, and it makes me think about a game I played yesterday with Clarent. He was getting shot at by somebody in a tower, but they didn't hit him. They were like, the bolts were going by his feet, and I turned around and I fucking with my anvil headshot him, and I didn't even he never even hit any of us, but I probably got an aggression like level from that. Public Static Void, mainstream args, welcome in. How are you doing? When was the last time it's been a while since we've seen you. How are you doing? Last time you were in chat, wait. Did you say you're a Belgian? I just scrolled past the word Belgian. I'm not American. Belgium, Europe. Oh, let's go, dude. When was that? When was the last time you chatted? It's been a while, right? Unless I'm... Oh my gosh, it wasn't... It's been like a year since we've seen you. You last chatted in February. You are Belgium, yes. Last time we were watching the game reveals, no? We watched a trailer for the Tides of Annihilation together. Oh, okay, maybe it wasn't that long ago. Long time no see, bro. I'm good. What about you? So since you're Belgium, do you recognize this? Does this jog any memories? Have you ever seen this in your life? This is a I don't know if it'll show very well. This is a Belgian beer. So you got a little Belgian. I had a Segfault Westmalle, yeah. Oh, sweet. That's cool. Yeah, I've had plenty of those. This was $7.50, so I wanted to try it. I was like, I wonder what Belgian beer is like. It's pretty decent. It's kind of sour, and it has like a almost sweet malty aftertaste. They're the only ones surviving the trappistes in the world, by the way. The trappistes. I did see. I saw beers. Is that like a type of beer? I saw that a lot of those, and I didn't really want one. I wanted something that was, because this is like, it said this was like an amber ale, and I like ambers. Trappistes are a kind of beer brewed by traditional monasteries. Oh, yeah, I saw a bunch of those from Germany at the store. I was looking at the craft beer selection, and it was like, this one was surrounded by Trappist beers. I think there's 12 abbey/monastery beers left in the world. Whoa. Wait, what is this then? Oh. Yeah, it says, Brouwerij der Trappisten. Belgium has 5. It should say Trappist Westmalle. It says Dubel Westmalle. Dubel. On the, Dubel. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's the kind of... Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I've never had a beer like this before. It's cool. It's cool having somebody in chat that knows exactly what this is, because I've been sipping on it, and I was asking because I have a lot of European viewers, and like people are like, I'm German. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm like, okay, fine. I asked Parsi what language people in Belgium speak, and he said they speak drunk Dutch. I love Westmalle Dubel. Let's go. We got a fan in the house. That's so cool. That's cool that you love it, considering this is literally the first time that I've ever had one, and I'm having it on stream. What are the odds? We speak normal Dutch. The Netherlands speak oink Dutch. You guys just all have beef with each other, don't you? I'm noticing like there's a trend with every European has something mean to say about another European. Like I was playing Arc Raiders with Kieran, who's he's English, and we were playing on European servers. I'm like, I hear that European servers are a lot more toxic than American ones. And he's like, yeah, because the French are on here. I'm like, okay. Yes, but we all hate the French and the British. I'm gonna allow that. I think Twitch automatically thought that was like a hate comment. We all hate the French and the British. I was about to say that. Yeah. That's so funny. The French do get a really bad rep. And it's funny because Americans really like the French because they kind of helped us destroy the English. So we kind of like, and they also built us that really cool statue in New York called the Statue of Liberty. So like we're kind of bros with them. But if some outsider hates the French, we declare war. Get out of here, bot. Half my country is French and not one fucker from there has a job. I see. So the French are your guys as Mexicans. I'm kidding. No, actually, most of our Mexicans have jobs. It's not even an apt comparison. Anyways, that's all we have for the aggression-based matchmaking. Let's move on. They either work in the government and tank taxes, and they don't work and take taxes, or they don't work and they take taxes. That's funny. Man, those gosh dang French people, you should deport them back to their own country. You should... This sounds so similar to some of the arguments going on in America right now. We pay 50% tax, dude. That's insane. You know, it's not even that bad though compared to like what I pay. I pay like 30% taxes. Like that's still 20% less, but like they're going up like every year. So like our taxes are not like that much. It's not like America's like tax free. We're still like, I pay 30% taxes and I don't even get health insurance or anything out of it. It's like, what the fuck am I doing? They just take that money and they buy missiles. Deporting French would do them a favor. Belgium is kind of garbage. No offense, dude. I cannot believe the kind of beef that is going on in Europe. This is why you guys cannot like unite against like Russia or like even America. Like you guys are too busy fighting each other and everyone's taking advantage of you. Flanders is fine. Kempen and Limburg are nice. I knew a Belgian Minecraft player back in the day. I actually think about him like often. Like we were really good friends. We were playing on the same server. And one day he never logged in again. And I'm like, man, yeah, I'm in America. Yeah, good old USA. As you can see by my American flag in the background. God bless this country. All right, let's hope I didn't mess up my camera angle. I think I did. All right. Can I recommend another Belgian Trappiste? I know their biggest export is the USA. Is it really? Yeah, absolutely. I would love to try another one of these. Maybe next week we'll drink one. Every week for these streams we do a beer review. So like I was reviewing this beer. This one I do like it. I think it's a little too sour. It kind of tastes like a Pilsner, but that's kind of how like a lot of European beers taste. Chimay Blue. Let me see if I can get that. Chimay Blue. Oh. This, I'm assuming? It's like a blue bottle. That looks good. Do you normally pour these in a glass? Because in the image on here, it shows it in a glass. You see that? There's like a little glass that it's in. I could have put this in a wine glass. I didn't know if it was like that. We do, yes. Okay, I'll be right back then. I'll get something. All right. All I have is a wine glass, so this will have to do. This will have to do. Let's actually see the color, because this is, oh, not my best pour. It's a little bit foamy. That's all we have left. Look at that. Fancy. I've never had beer in a wine glass, so this is a new experience for me. In America, our light beers are usually only good cold. If they ever get like below, if they ever get at room temperature, they become, you can actually start tasting them and you realize they taste terrible. Is usually in a wide V glass. Chimay is as you see in the picture. Dark beers can be poured fast. The foam is fine and will go quick. Okay. Oh, you're right. Look at that. The foam's gone. I don't know if the camera can see it. It's like, it's gone. You can see the darkness underneath. Like there's still a little bit of a ring, but it's like, that's interesting. Damn, this guy knows his beer. He's like describing things before they happen. This guy has the sixth sense of beer. Let me see if I can get this locally though. Do they have this at? There's a liquor store near my house called what is it, like what the fuck's it called? Oh, it's called Total Wine. Oh my goodness, can it... Alright. What did you say it was called? Chimay Blue. Yeah, I can't... Oh my goodness, this is expensive. I can get it delivered. I don't... Oh wait, they do have it. They have it at my store. Aisle 9, right Bay 15. It's $31.99 for oh, it's a 4-pack. Okay, that's a little bit more reasonable. I thought it was $31.99 for a single beer. Like that's crazy. Yeah, next time I'm there, I'll pick one up. Sounds cool. I drink hundreds of those a year. It's genuinely the greatest beer in my book. All right, well, you know what? Next week when we do our beer review, do not be surprised if it is included. Also, are they that expensive in Belgium? Hang on, let's calculator. $31.99 divided by 4. $8 a beer. I mean, I spent $7.50 on the one I just got, so that's actually not too crazy. But that $8 a beer is actually expensive. It's about €2 per bottle in the shop. Okay. It's probably a export cost, and if I wouldn't be surprised if there's also a nice little tariff in there from old Donald Trump. So that sucks for me, but I'll pay it. Whatever. Gotta support my country and their stupid fucking economics. Moving on to the console team up. Don't call it a team up. Sony has announced a collaborative effort between Microsoft and Nintendo to improve safety for players. It is unclear how deep this alliance goes and if being banned on one platform can result in a ban on another. However, one can only hope. It would be nice to live in a world where cheaters and creeps can be banned on every platform globally. Like, could you imagine that? Like, you're like talking to kids weird or something on Minecraft, and next thing you know, you just can't play games anymore. You're just fucking banned from everything. Like, get out of here, you dork. Oh. Like, we don't need you. Hit the road. Hit the road. What did you say? Me and my boys like that beer so much we booked a weekend to the place where they brew it. We visited the museum, drank it from the tap, which is rare, and visited the monastery. That's so cool. That is really cool. Is it like a Christian thing? Are they like Christian monks, or is it? Because I know that there's like a thing about how like Christian monks make beer and like they fast on it, right? That's so cool though. I also did something similar. There's a brewery that unfortunately closed recently, but it's called Rogue Distillery or Rogue Brewery. They also have a distillery, and it's in Newport, Oregon. And I went out there, and I actually went to. It's like 2, maybe 3 hours away. And I drove all the way out there, and I actually visited their brewery too, and it was really cool. They have a restaurant in there, and the food was so good. Oh my goodness. And they have a flight. You could get a flight of whiskey. So you get like a bunch of glasses of whiskey that you get to try, and they were all really good. They were like some of them were like 10 years old, aged in oak barrels and stuff like that. And they tasted like sea salt almost. I loved it. We also did the restaurant. That's so cool. Their sections are unavailable to visit, only partly open to visitors. That's cool. That sounds like a neat experience, nonetheless. Let me see if I can find the brewery photos that I have. Okay, it was before that. Before the New York trip. There I am. Dude, I'll just show you the food. Look at this, dude. Now, there's a flight of whiskey right here. They're like little shot glasses. They're not trying to get you fucked up. And then it's on the beach. So we had fish and chips right here. And then we had this is like fries with eggs on top, like a just giant bed of fries. I can't remember. Oh, I think this one was mine. This one was fish and chips, but it's salmon. Or maybe I can't remember which one was mine. Oh wait, this is a salmon burger right here too. Oh, it was just so good. They had those like beer batter fries. Oh, it was so delicious. Oh, I loved it. I'm so excited. I love going to the coast and getting fresh fish. Looks like a Belgian dish French fries. Hey, you know what? Turns out we're not so different. Anyways, here's an article from the Post. This is posted directly from Sony. Will Lewington, the director of online safety, he says Sony Interactive Entertainment, Nintendo, and Microsoft continue to collaborate to improve player safety across all of our platforms since we first announced our shared commitment to safer gaming. And this is a link to an announcement from 2020 where they said the same thing. They're just reaffirming that post. We believe gaming is for everyone and strive to provide experiences that are positive and enjoyable for all, especially for our youngest players. We can accomplish this by pursuing a multidisciplinary approach, integrating advanced technology, research-driven insights, supportive community efforts, and skilled human oversight. So they're basically going to pool resources to try to like make games safer. And they don't really go into exactly what they're going to do. They just say that they're partnering behind the scenes and doing the same thing. And it would be really cool if they shared information like, hey, this guy's like a proven creep, or this guy's a proven like, this or that. And then you could just get him banned from everything. Like, you break, you break rules that all three platforms agree are red lines, and suddenly you're banned from everything. That'd be cool. This partnership reflects our dedication to collaborating on solutions that enhance player safety and ensure our games are welcoming for everyone. The video game industry has a strong legacy of prioritizing player safely, especially for children. And that's like the biggest part, is like there's a lot of creeps, like especially on Roblox, that need to be checked, At the same time, we recognize these challenges require collaboration and shared values, and so we are welcoming others to commit to the safety of and well-being of other players everywhere. So I thought that was cool. Honestly, I like their idea, but let's be honest, it's all a ruse just to spy on players and farm data. Well, obviously, I mean, they're doing that already in the first place. Like, they're not going to not do that. They might as well at least start banning people. I like the image of the Chumi Church in your Discord. In your Discord. Why am I so dumb today? Let's take a look. Let's take a look-see here. That is very cool. I like that. Is it Catholic? Kind of has like a Catholic vibe to it. With the whole ass Jesus on the cross. See, in a lot of like American, like specifically like Protestant churches, there's no Jesus on the crosses. They just have the cross. I think to some people it's a little bit off-putting to see somebody like suffering in the middle of your. Not that it's like I get why they do it, but it is very cool. I think so, honestly. Yeah, and Catholics always have like these really cool architecture, like Catholics and like East Orthodox. Meanwhile, like a Protestant church is like will be held in like an old Denny's or like an old like Pizza Hut, you know. Which I mean, like, isn't a bad thing. It's like, it's cool. Like, you know, you can turn any place into a place of worship. I went to a church once when I was a kid. I used to go to a youth group, and it was held in an old like titty bar. It used to be literally like a strip club, and you could see where the poles used to be. They're like, it's a place of worship now. It's like, yeah, I thought I made fun of them all the time as a kid, thinking like that was ridiculous. But now that I'm an adult, I'm like, it's kind of cool though that they can take something and like give it a more positive spin, I suppose. Anyways, moving on to our next story, which is the Hytale Early Access. Hytale is available to play now and appears to have a concrete plan to continue running for another 12 years. Despite originally being canceled, the game was revived as an indie project behind Hypixel himself. The game appears to be well received so far, and future updates will be interesting to see. And here you have him saying, pleased to announce that we officially secured the next 2 years of development costs through pre-purchases. That means all the people who bought the game have been able to fund the development for 2 more years. And he says he's combining this with his own personal commitment of 10 years, which I'm assuming he's going to put his own money in and pay for the development for another 10 years. I don't know if that means he's going to hire other people to work alongside him, or if that means like if it comes down to it, like the studio runs out of money, he'll fire everybody and just work on it solo. I could see that being the case. We are looking very strong in the future. Heart, thank you for all the support. Hytale is saved. We are almost home. And here you can see the available purchases. So it's only on the Hytale website that you can get this. Let me move out of the way. The most expensive version is $70. Then you can buy the $35 version or the standard for $20. And I don't know, it's kind of cool. A lot of people have been saying like it's not finished, and it's like obviously not finished. Like they've never said it was. Parsy's playing Hytale right now. How's it doing? How's it feel? Is it fun? Sorry, I'm kind of sick, so I'm blowing my nose. $70 for a knockoff Minecraft is expensive. I do think that that $70 is a ridiculous cost. That is insane. I would not pay $70 for this. $20 though, it seems like a good deal. It seems like you only need to pay $20. I don't know what you get for Supporter and Cursebreaker. Those are just alternate options that you can pay for if you want to support it more. There's a lot of stuff missing. You can't even write on signs, and mobs don't even drop anything. Okay, so it's like Minecraft Alpha back in the day. You know, that's not too bad though. Like they have to start somewhere, and I understand what they're doing. They're just trying to like show people that like there is a game here and that they want to start working on it. And I mean, apparently they're going to work on it for another 12 years. So I'm sure, you know, in over a decade from now, it will be a much more massive game. Like it certainly will be. Where's bro getting all these slides? This is our gaming news. We do this every Monday at 1 p.m. They need more public static void mainstream arcs. That's true. They do need more of this. Yeah, I make these every week. I do one of these. We talk about everything that happened in the gaming industry. We talk about like layoffs if they happen. We talk about different trends that are going on. And then at the end, we also show off stuff in our own community. So like if you ever have anything that you want to share in our Discord, there's the share your work section. And if there's anything in there at the end of the week, I'll include it here. Did you play Expedition 33? I didn't finish it, but I did play it. It's very fun. Moving on to our next slide, we have the Pokemon robberies escalate. Now, we talked about this last week, and let me tell you, not happy about it. What you think I'm gonna share motherfucking seg faults? I don't know. Like what anything you work on, dude. Like I mean Kieran shared like a server rack that he built, and we had another user share a iPod modification that they did. They shell swapped it and stuff like that. Like all kinds of stuff. If you have any sort of like hobby, I think most people here have a hobby of some kind, and it's cool. It's really cool because we have people who consistently share like projects. Like some are making video games. And you can see it like progressing throughout the years, or not the years, but like the weeks. Anyways, another week, another Pokemon store robbery. This time it was in Manhattan, and follows a string of similar attacks in Seattle, LA, and Boston. Roughly $100,000 worth of product was stolen in a violent armed robbery that put several people's lives at risk. The store, called PokeCourt, had recently opened for the first time when 3 gunmen raided the store. Like a bunch of maniacs in Rust camping fresh spawns. It's actually insane. We talked about this last week. And I said it was despicable and disgusting, especially because a lot of these stores are like, they're not like franchises. These are like opened by like people who love the community, who love collecting cards and love the hobby, right? And they're not uber wealthy, you know, like a thing like this can bankrupt them. I'm working on a JSON parser to practice C. Nothing interesting, though the idea of your sharing channel is neat. Pokemon is in such a shit state, man. It really is. And the craziest part about this is robbing a children's playing card store with guns. Like, there could be children in here. I don't know if there were any children in here. I mean, this dude's pointing a gun, it looks like finger on the trigger, at this guy's fucking head, dude. Are you joking? Are we so for real right now? Like I'm not a violent person, but these people need to either be killed or put in jail forever. Forever. Essentially killed. You know, like no longer, these people cannot be in our society anymore. They can't. They have to either die or go to jail forever. Those are the two options. And it's kind of crazy because Manhattan, Seattle, LA, and Boston, it's almost like they're only targeting places where people can't defend themselves. Like, try this in Texas, my guy. You're gonna die. Oh my goodness. I hope the police get them, and I hope they go to jail forever. They deserve seg faults for life. I collect some cards. It's all about money. I collect cards too. I got some on my shelf back here. I love Pokemon cards. I wouldn't try to rob someone at gunpoint for one of them. Like, oh, like this is cool. Yeah, it's a little Charizard. Yeah, it's a little Charizard. Base set Charizard from the 25th anniversary, so it's a reprint. It's not the original. Don't worry. I've got a Vivi Orniter from Magic the Gathering. This is like worth $120. I wouldn't kill someone over this. I wouldn't point a gun at someone's head over it. And then here's like a few more like rare Magic cards. We got the Traveling Chocobo and some like special Chocobo lands and stuff. These are cards that I'm actually trying to sell right now. Trying to earn a couple $100 off of them. Mainly because they're duplicates. I have 2 Vivis, which is kind of crazy. I got really lucky. I pulled 2 of them. Ooh, a reprint. Okay, yeah. No, I don't have like a $100,000 card just sitting on my. I don't got it like that, unfortunately. Damn, a Holzard. I'm not too familiar with Magic, honestly. The favorite card I own is Evolving Skies Glaceon. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. I like Gengar, so like honestly, I would trade that Charizard for like a really expensive Gengar as well. Anyways, I think the Charizard's like $170 or something like that. It's like decent. I'm excited for this 30th anniversary, but like I'm kind of afraid, to be honest. Like I'm afraid to even go to like McDonald's to try to get like the Happy Meal cards, or like to try to get like whatever, because it's in February, right? They're starting the Pokemon 30th anniversary. They're probably gonna have a bunch of cards like this, like they're probably gonna reprint like legacy classic cards. Some people have been expecting the Firework holos to come back. That would be cool, but like do you want to die over it? Like, do you want someone to shoot you dead because you wanted to buy a piece of cardboard? Like, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know how dangerous it is in Belgium. You might be safe, but America's like scary right now. Like, people are just like blatantly not following the laws. Like, they just like it's actually insane. I have noticed like a trend just socially where people just like act like laws don't apply to them anymore. And like when they get caught, they're like, whatever, like, why is the cop bothering me? Like, I'm trying to do what I want to do. This is America. I can do, like, what the fuck, dude? There's laws, there's rules. We live in a society. They're currently doing 2 Gen 5 sets in Japan and Korea, which is my favorite generation. Ooh. Wait, Gen 5, that was black and white, right? Gen 4 was my favorite, which was Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Diamond and Pearl was my favorite. I like Gen 2 as well, though. I mean, Gen 1's like always going to be classic. I love Gen 1, but anyways, let's take a look at the video, because there is a video.
Looking for a group of thieves who pulled off quite the brazen robbery in Manhattan.
Yeah, you have to see the surveillance video. It captures the moment armed robbers, they burst into a Pokemon store in the meatpacking district and started smashing display cases and grabbing items. The store owner says that they made off with more than $100,000 in merchandise. So let's get to
I think it tastes better room temperature.
Live for us, right there where the store is.
It tastes worse when it was chilled.
No one was hurt, right?
Platinum is better than Diamond and Pearl.
Good morning. No one was hurt. That's the good news. But police are still
I have to pause just to answer that. That's like saying that's a loaded thing to say, because that's like saying Witcher Game of the Year edition, which includes all the DLCs, or the Witcher 3 Game of the Year edition is better than the Witcher 3, like the base game. It's like, yeah, it's better because it has the base of everything else with more things added on. That's like saying Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is better than Breath of the Wild. It's like, yeah, it's the same game, but they added a lot of more stuff on. You know what I mean? That's not a fair comparison. Witcher 1 is better than oh no, sir. Maybe the story. I haven't played the game from start to finish because I hated it. I hated it so much. The gameplay is terrible. They have to remaster it. The Witcher 2 might be better than 3. I might give you that. Witcher 1 is the worst one by far, just because of the gameplay. It's like unplayable. Like, it's so it's so clunky. It's so awkward with the isometric view. Like the Witcher 2 style combat and the Witcher 3 like really perfected it. Like, I like the third person, like swingy sword kind of like dodge rolling, like almost Souls like combat. I love that. The parrying and shit, the magic, so much better. For me, it's Gwent, Witcher 1, Witcher 3, Witcher 2. Okay, if we're doing that, it's Gwent, Witcher 3, Witcher 2, and then I'm not even putting Witcher 1 on there. It's not, it doesn't deserve to be on the list. I'll put Gwent, Witcher 3, Witcher 2, Expedition 33, and then Witcher 1. Just a completely different game. You know what? Before Witcher 1, I'm gonna also put Fable in there. Fable 1, 2, and even Fable 3 is better than Witcher 1. I'm sorry, let's move on.
For those 3 brazen robbers,
as long as Gwent is first. Gwent is the best. Concord over Witcher 1. Whoa, that's too far. That's too far.
That the front doors are boarded up this morning, but the entire robbery was all caught on surveillance video.
We gotta wrap this up. It's almost been an hour and a half. It's gonna be such a long VOD.
Wearing all black with anime backpacks on around 6:45 last night.
The robbers are wearing anime backpacks. Witcher 1 had romance cards, bro. What else is better? Actual sex scenes. Which in Witcher 2 and 3 there are many. Actually, is there one in Witcher 2? I know that you're like, it's implied that you're shacking up with Triss, but I don't know if you actually see it. Anyways.
Now, along with the 100
look at this fucker with his little dinky ass pistol. This is in New York, by the way. Like, you're not supposed to have a gun in New York to begin with. She's the cards, lol, they're freaky as fuck. Oh, no, I haven't. They got sex cards?
The Poke Court is a Pokemon store that was opened by a group of friends who grew up watching Pokemon and traded cards. And the founder says they opened the store 2 months ago, and the robbery happened in just 3 minutes. She says the store was filled with more than 40 customers for its first ever community event when the robbery happened.
That's insane. This was their first community event, and then someone robbed it. Like, not only was it like just starting as a business, they robbed it like during their first event, dude. Like when there would be the most amount of people in the fucking building. Like that's evil. Like at least do it like right like 4 minutes before closing, right? When there's like maybe one customer and like the staff there cleaning up. Like at least like even for your own self-preservation, at least lower the likelihood of getting into it with someone who you don't want. Like it's just dumb.
Firearms, they pointed them in the faces of my employees and my customers, and then
it was customers too.
Like clockwork, went to our high-end display where we keep all of our most valuable items. They smashed the display. They looted over $100,000 worth of merchandise.
$100,000.
Again, the good news is no one was injured, but no arrests have been made. Police are still.
Are links allowed? Sure. Sure.
District. Jaysha Patel, Channel 7.
There's no auto mod that'll get you, but oh boy. Where's this gonna open up? Okay, open up over here. Oh my goodness. That is extremely sexual. That's crazy. They just made like straight up like anime porn, basically. This robbery is a clown show. Like these guys are goofballs. They're literally, this dude has an anime backpack on and a fucking pistol. And he's pointing at his friend currently. Do you see this? It's straight up pointing at his colleague. Dude, finger on the trigger, walking around with a pistol. I hope it's not real. I hope for everybody's sake that's not a real gun, because that dude's just, not only is he brandishing it, it's one thing to like rob people at gunpoint, it's another thing to have your finger on the trigger and pointing it at your friends, maybe yourself, maybe look down the barrel a little bit so you can see the fucking bullet. Gosh, lock him up for 27 years, dude. People like this, like forever. Like I'm dead ass forever. Charge them with reckless endangerment, terroristic threats, times the amount of people that are in there. And if there's children in there, get them for child endangerment. Obviously do those things. Bare minimum. And then also, grand larceny, destruction of property, and, unlawful use of a weapon. Also, there's a lot of laws against weapons in New York City, so hit them with those too, because they're breaking those laws. Like the charge list should be like at least 10 charges per robber. There's 3 of them, so that times it by 3. They're all equally guilty. And then how many years is that? Like probably like 110 years in prison. In federal prison too. There's a lot of federal crimes here. The ATF is gonna get involved or have to get involved with this because firearms are involved. Like, dude. Like these people are serving like 40 years in federal prison and then like another 80 years in state prison is what they should get. I'm not a prosecutor, but that's what I would say. Like put them in prison forever. It's like straight up. These people cannot be in our society. They just, like, you do something like this, I don't care if it's a one-time thing. Like you do something like this, you go this far, you're not allowed to be within our population anymore. You have to get out. I'm sorry. Did they kill someone? They could have killed a child. They pointed guns at people's heads, dude. Look at this fucking picture. He's pointing a gun at this dude's head. And in the picture that we just had over there, he's pointing at his friend. He's got his finger on the trigger. Actually, maybe it's not. It's hard to tell. It's pretty blurry. But dude, this is insane. What are we talking about? Send to Dagestan 2 to 3 years and forget. They didn't kill anybody. That's what matters, right, guys? What are you talking about? Dagestan. What is Dagestan? Republic? I've never heard of this. North Caucasus of Eastern Europe on the Caspian. I've never heard of this country. What? Wait. What the fuck is this? Near Georgia? Oh, whoa. This is like, I've heard of Armenia, I've heard of Georgia, I've heard of Azerbaijan, I've never heard of Dagestan. I thought you were talking like, I thought that was like a video game reference. I thought I was gonna like look it up and it's gonna be like a place in Star Wars. It's where Khabib and Islam Makhachev are from. I know who Khabib is. I don't know who Islam Makhachev. That's Russia. They'll learn. It is just another giant Russian prison state like Siberia. Send them right here. They can go right here. Enjoy. Yeah, no, people like this should not be in society. It's actually, it's so, and the worst part is like we have to put this into perspective. They're not like robbing a bank. Like bank robberies are bad. You know, they're not robbing a jewelry store. Jewelry stores are bad. They're robbing a children's playing card store. Like children are being put in danger from these psychopaths. They don't know what they're walking into. They don't know how many children are there. They don't know if people are going to fight back. They're going in at their most populated point in the day. Their point in ever opening is their first event. Like, this is psychotic. Like, are we so for real? I hope you're joking, Parsi, about like, oh, did they kill anybody? Because these people cannot be in society. Like, I would say this is worse than robbing a bank. This is like if I go into a daycare and rob it, like, I would expect that to be following a heavier charge than robbing a bank. Because at least in a bank, like, you kind of understand why someone's robbing it. When you're robbing a place that children congregate at, it's almost like malicious child endangerment. Double champ, actually. He's the current champ. Oh, okay. Anyways, moving on. This is just like a really sore spot for me. In the wake of scammers and robbers, today's message is to avoid scammers. Nothing awakens the conscious like a lot of money by P. Saneth. I have no idea who that is. I don't know if he's like a racist or something, anti-Semitic. That would suck. I just got this quote from like Easy Quotes or something. I looked in the keyword scam, so I thought it was a good quote, so I'm using it. I have no idea who said it. So jail for life is just ruining another life for nothing. They can change and they didn't kill anyone. It's not that bad. I disagree. They broke so many laws. These days everybody's all the bad words. They ruin their own life. They're adults, right? But that also might just be like a difference between Europe and like America. Like, there are people who go to prison in America for like 40 years because they had, I didn't say 4 years, by the way. I said 40 years because they had like drug possession and it was like marijuana. America's very hard on crime. And if we're gonna be treating people like that with drug charges, people who arm rob a children's playing card store should definitely be above that, the bare minimum. Because you are stupid? No, what do you mean? Dude, if you start throwing people like this in jail forever, I guarantee you card store robberies will plummet. Keep in mind, this is the 4th one this week, dude. I'm sure next week we'll have another one for you. Like, put these people in jail forever just for the sake of making a statement about them, right? They committed like 10 felonies. Just throw them away. Like, fuck that, dude. Like, I would be less critical of them if they had robbed a bank than if they robbed a place that children play card games at. That's unacceptable. There are laws for a reason. Moving on to our highlight of the week. This is Dick's Ling Ling. This is where your fucking name. This is where you would go if you had something to share. This is Stefan. He mounts a horse. Stefan's a friend of the stream. He also has his own stream at Sir_Stefan on Twitch, and he does VTubing, and he's been working behind the scenes on some stuff.
Yo, I tried to make a mount for my VTuber, but yo, guys, is this normal?
What the fuck?
Hey, yo.
He's just flopping on the side.
Can still work.
Oh, he's having such a good time.
Yo. The horse is tracking.
What the heck? Dude, what is Sir Stefan cooking up over there? All right, well, that is the end of the stream. Is there anything you guys would like to share with our YouTube audience before we go? This is also live on YouTube, so this will be the first time that YouTube will actually be able to see it live, and then the VOD will be up later. That is the end of our beer. Quite good. Honestly, the more you drink it, the better it gets. That was like water. That felt like something you're supposed to drink. Also, it got better when it got warmer. Like 100%. I chilled it a little bit. So it's really cold outside. It's there's a low of 29 degrees, which in non-freedom units is like -1, -2 Celsius. I'm sure it wasn't that low because it was like midday, so it's probably like you know, in your guys' degrees, it's probably like 4 degrees Celsius in my car. Take dark beers out 30 minutes before consuming. 10 to 12 degrees Celsius is ideal. Yeah, so I had it down, like it was probably like 6 degrees Celsius, maybe 4. I also stuck it in the fridge for like 10 minutes before stream, or during stream actually, and it tasted more sour when it was cold. But now that it's warmed up, like it's been in my room and the heater's on, it's probably around 10 to 12 degrees Celsius. It tastes significantly better, like noticeably better. So that's cool. I like your guys' beer. I know that your guys' beer actually tastes better when it's warm. I didn't realize it would be that different. So that was cool to see. I'll share Skyrim is a shit game. Morrowind is better. I would say Skyrim and Morrowind are a shit game. Oblivion is better. Oblivion is probably my favorite game, like bar none. Like Oblivion and Fable 2 are probably my favorite games of all time. They're I mean, for the time. I mean, obviously Expedition 33 might be better than some of them. Maybe The Witcher 3 is better, like objectively, but like for the time that they came out in, those games, like there was nothing like them. When Oblivion came out, I couldn't believe what I was playing. I was like, there's a game where every single AI has a place to go, and like you could follow somebody throughout the town and you'd see like them talk to other people, they do errands. Fable 2 has like a complex job system and like morale system and karma. It's just those games, they're still not RPGs like that. They still can't even, like Avowed couldn't be Oblivion. Oblivion scaling ruins the game. That's the best part of the game, dude. Are you talking about the enemy scaling where they follow you? Like if you get up to like a high enough level, they'll also be a high enough level. That does suck. Okay, that sucks. I thought you meant like the power scaling for your own character, because you can really break the game. You mean Witcher 1? Shut up. You know what game I recently played? Fear and Hunger 1 and 2. Those games are gems. Yeah, that fucking sucks. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I think this is a good place to end it. Not the stream, just the VOD. We are recording it, and we have an hour and 37 minutes, so that's going to be a long clip that's going on YouTube. But I will see all the YouTube VOD watchers later. This is us signing off. That has been the gaming news, and I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for ranting. We had a lot of talk about beer. We had a lot of talk about politics, surprisingly enough, considering we're a software game dev channel. But goodbye, YouTube.